The voice in my head, hey, it's telling me that I should stay in my bed, cause it's 2 in the night. Woo! Why can't I sleep when it's 2 in the night? Cause the fire in my soul, hey, the fire in my soul got me ready to fight, and I'm ready for war. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Climbed the streets and I found my way over. You know I've been so lost in translation, like I'm fighting for truth in Babylon, trying to find my peace in the zone of war. Even when the day comes, yeah. Even when the day comes, 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 I'll be ready when the day comes.
We sat down and we worked on the case for about 5 minutes, and we decided to make a list. We had the girl council members, guy council members, and directors, and we cross-referenced them and matched them up for relationships. So everybody in the council has a pair that they don't know about, but we've decided that everybody is in a relationship.
For a year at FLC, I really tried to reach out to as many people as I can on this campus. Coming out from out of state, I think that or coming here I didn't know as many people, so reaching out to as many people as I can is going to help me in the long run, because those people are going to ultimately give me the advice to succeed here and beyond.
But watching everyone go over the on the second retreat, when we watched everyone go over the wall, that was traumatizing. I was so scared to go over the wall, and watching everyone else go was like literally giving me heart palpitations, because once someone would start to slip up, I would start freaking out, and it was so scary. I was so afraid someone was gonna fall.
I would like to make a difference in what I am involved in and kind of like narrow that down. So I guess for me, like being beyond the profiles, like being a leader and kind of like making a difference in the organizations that you're involved in.
Volunteering at the White House as like part-time president kind of deal, and it was crazy. I encountered 3 members of the FLC, and they just gave me control of all diplomatic affairs. It was hilarious, and then I woke up. But I mean, it was cool at the time. It was definitely cool at the time. I really liked it. That was my favorite part.
When we were standing in a giant circle with our eyes closed, and we had to tap each other on the back. And so I think the biggest thing that showed us was how much we grew in the entire group. And I wouldn't expect that to happen in another group, simply because this one was so focused on self-discovery and self-growth. And so what I realized was, not only did I grow as an individual, but characteristics that I didn't think I had, others saw in me.
So the kickball game's ending, and Alyssa had like 7 people riding in her car, which was way too many people. And I think like one other person was like, "Hey Alyssa, can I get a ride with you?" And Alyssa was like, "Yeah, but we're definitely gonna have to lap seat." So me, being the great person I am, I was like, oh, I can take somebody on the back of my scooter if they want to ride. And Brady Bernstein, without a moment's hesitation, yells like, "Me, I want to ride the scooter." And I think it was just like, I had to match his enthusiasm, so I shouted no, and it was horrible.
I've always been very complacent, and surrounding myself with 52 other people that were the complete opposite of complacent has really had an impact on me, and it's really driven me to become something that I'm proud of.
My group was outside, and I'm talking, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just flowing with words. I'm like, yes, I love interacting with my fellow council members. Everything's going great. And then a bug flies in my mouth, and I'm like, I start choking and crying, and they think that it's because I'm like passionate about the subject, but I'm like.
I've really appreciated getting to know everyone, and the diversity yet the cohesiveness within our council, I think, is something that I've always aspired to achieve. So it's so nice to be welcomed in that, but at the same time appreciate the individuality that everyone carries.
So we were at Relay for Life, which I had never known what it was, and I guess I was the only one, because all the lights went off and it was just this super quiet moment. I was confused, and then our wonderful fearless leader chairman Ali Kassan just goes, "Oh, this is where the fun part of Relay for Life begins." Turns out it was the memorial part, and it was very awkward, and we all take that moment as Sophia just almost slapped him across the face.
Well, like when I was applying for FLC and I saw that like the motto was "It's the people," I didn't really like stick to that as my big thing. Like I kind of overlooked it, I feel like. And then going throughout the year, I realized like it's the people means so much more. It's the reason why we do things. It's
what makes us who we are. It motivates us to become better people.
I went announcing at the fraternity houses with Patrick and Kathy a week before I had taken Patrick to do his groceries, and Kathy texted me because I sent a picture in the group chat saying, oh, my first date with Patrick, and she like kind of texted me on the side and she was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to like block your date in a way. You know, I really like please forgive me. I didn't like know that you guys were a thing. All these things. She was going on and on about it. She called me, I think, and she was like on the verge of tears because she felt so bad. And I was like, this is absolute insanity. Like, Patrick and I are not dating. I wish we were, but we're not.
The voice in my head, hey, it's telling me that I should stay in my bed.